Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. So today I thought that I would do a Vinted book haul and talk you through all of the books that I have bought off Vinted and how much I bought them for, showing you, well, I think I've saved money, but who knows, I guess we will see. But I just thought this may be an interesting video to film because I was talking to my friend the other day about books, and she was talking about how she wants to read the Throne of Glass series, and she usually borrows books from the library, but all the popular books are always kind of borrowed. So she was like, I'm going to buy them. And I was like, look on Vinted, because that is literally where I get the majority of my books from. And she was like, you're a genius. I'd never think to look on Vinted. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to make a video just talking about the pros of buying books on Vinted and how you can save a bit of money. So literally all of my books that I have got are from Vinted. I probably say I do mostly read on my Kindle. I did read all the ATAT books on my Kindle. I don't really know why, but I really wanted to get the physical books. I don't know if maybe it was almost like for a bit of a trophy. But a lot of the time I do prefer reading on my Kindle, I'm not going to lie. But usually what I do before starting a book is I will try and work out the cheapest option. So is it cheaper to read on my Kindle? Is it cheaper to get a book? That is usually what I do, which decides for me which one to read. But yeah, let's start with the ACOTAR books. So I bought these as a series. Now they are and they aren't in good quality. Like all the spines are a bit wrinkly. They've obviously, they've been well read, but I was like, I don't mind. I just wanted to have the physical books in my collection because when I do my reread, I want to read them as books. I don't know why, I just don't know if I'll get a different experience, but I just really wanted them. So I think usually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the prices of like what it would cost to buy these books new. But I'm pretty sure these are between kind of like £35 to £50 depending on where you look. And then yeah, there's quite a few books. They're about £7 to £8 per book. So I got the whole book of the whole collection of 5 books for £20, which I thought was an absolute bargain. And yeah, I mean, they're all in pretty good condition. Like I said, there is a bit of wrinkling like on the spines, but apart from that, they're in good condition. Like I don't mind that they've been well read, but I thought that was an absolute bargain. So after ACOTAR, I decided that I wanted to read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame next. Definitely would recommend reading these books after ACOTAR. They definitely cured my ACOTAR hangover. I loved these, ate these books up, like obsessed with them. Now I think this is my biggest Vinted bargain so far. So I got Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, which is a hardback. It was released late last year. I got these for £5. That's right, I got both these books for £5 English. When I saw the listing, I literally bought them like within seconds. I literally was like, I couldn't work out if it was a scam because I was like, why are they so cheap? But no, all legit, and they're in pretty good condition. I mean, yeah, you can tell they've been read. We've got a bit of wrinkling on the spine. It's not like, they're not perfect condition, but totally readable. And then this one, it's a little bit kind of battered and stuff, but yeah, all very readable, very good condition, but £5. £5 for these. How amazing is that? So next up, we have got the Presentant City books. Now, I bought these in 2 separate ways. So I did, first of all, buy a bundle. I bought the House of Earth and Blood, which is the first Presentant City book, and I bought the first Throne of Glass book. So I bought these together as a bundle for £5, which I thought was a really good price because I was like, well, that's £2.50 each. And obviously, this is a big book. So I thought it'd be a good way of kind of introducing myself to the series and seeing if I liked it. So yeah, so I paid £5 for 2 books. These were a bargain as well. So I managed to find the second book, House of Sky and Breath, and the third book, House of Flame and Shadow. So this is new. This came out earlier this year. It's a hardback. It's a really big chunky story. This book is literally brand new. The spine has not been cracked. There's a small kind of cut on the back, which she had kind of said, and she like messaged me to double check I was okay with it. But I don't think this book's been read. Anyway, so I got these 2 books for £10.45. £10.45. Yeah, they're literally brand new. I don't think either of these books have been read. What's kind of annoying me now is that I've got the first book with like the old cover, whilst the other 2 of the new covers, and part of me is kind of thinking I want to get the new cover to match the set, but I don't know if I'm just being a bit anal. I think if I maybe found the first book for cheap on Vinted, I'd potentially be tempted to buy it. But yeah, that was another amazing buy. Yeah, what a bargain. Next up is my Throne of Glass books. Now, I ended up buying these in a really it was a bit of a kerfuffle, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I really saved myself that much money. We'll add it up, we'll work it out. So I decided that I originally thought I was going to read these on my Kindle, but then I've done a autumn Throne of Glass book club on my BookTok account. So I thought that it would probably be easier to have physical copies of the books to talk about. I do want to also do the tandem read, so I just thought it'd be easier to do with the books. However, I know that these books are not cheap. The series of books I think are about £50 to £60, and I was just, I loathe to spend that much money, but I don't actually know if I've actually saved myself that much. But anyways, I did this in 3 different parts. So first of all, I came across, so this came up in like my Vinted recommendations. The first 5 books of the series were listed. Someone had decided to read the first 5 books, and she decided that she was going to read the rest on her Kindle. So these were £20, which I thought was a really good buy for the first 5 books. So yeah, so Queen of Shadows, she'd said to me that was brand new, hadn't even been read, and she was absolutely right, it's in perfect condition. And then I feel like the other 2, Crown of Midnight and Heir of Fire, were also in really good condition. The Assassin's Blade has got very minimal like spine bending. So yeah, so apart from this one, which is like, I'd say satisfactory, they're all in pretty pristine condition. So I thought that was a good buy. So then I was like, okay, now I'm going to have to try and find the other 3 books. So then I bought Kingdom of Ash, which is the last book in this series. That is a chunky book. So I got that book for £5.50, which I thought was a really good price. Again, literally looks like it's not been read, looks brand new. So I was very, very happy with that. Then this was more difficult, was trying to find Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, which is the 2 books that I wanted to tandem read. So yeah, I was really struggling. I was a bit like, I think I'm going to have to potentially buy these new, which was annoying. But then I managed to find a book bundle, and I got them both for, let me just double check, what did I get them for? Yeah, £10. So I thought that was pretty good going, £5 each. These books tend to kind of retail between £7 to £8, no, probably a bit more, like £8 to £9 per book. So I thought a £5 for each book, and they're in really good condition as well. Like I think she said they'd maybe, I don't even know if they've been read, to be honest, because yeah, they're in amazing condition. So let's add that to my total. So altogether, I got all of the Throne of Glass books for £35.50. So I did save myself 15 quid. So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, so this is basically your sign to go onto Vinted and buy yourself some books, because it's amazing what you can find on there. I would recommend also like searching by author. Like I managed to find the like Presentant City and Throne of Glass books really cheap by looking for Sarah J Maas, looking for like bundles. Usually if someone's selling one book from the series, they're selling another book, and then they might have their discounts on, or you could message them and be like, hey, I want to buy these books, and they might do a bundle for you. So yeah, I mean, obviously there are books on there that are going to be shocking quality. I feel like you have to be quite clever and kind of just make sure you look at all the pictures and make sure it all kind of seems like legit and stuff. But I feel like I've been very lucky, and I've got some really good buys, and I've saved myself a lot of money. So I'm very happy with all of my book purchases. But now I'm like, what am I going to do with them all? I feel like I need to get like a bookshelf or something. I don't know whether to put some bookshelves on the wall, like here, because my bedside table is literally just like filling up with books, and I don't really think I can like fit any more on. But yeah, I need to try and work something out, because I don't know, I love having books, but also I do love reading on my Kindle as well. So I hope this video has been interesting. I don't really know if it has though. But yeah, definitely go have a look on Vinted and do some secondhand book shopping. Cannot recommend it enough. And I hope you're all doing really well. I have actually got a BookTok account, so come on over. I'll pop the link down below. Come over and say hello. I make like videos on there pretty much every day, and I'm currently doing an autumn Throne of Glass book club on there as well, so come over and join the party. It would be lovely to see you. But yeah, I hope you're all having a really good week, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.